welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing my top 10 baby products that I could not live without. So if you're interested in those kind of things, keep watching. So I put everything on my phone, so I'm going to be looking at that. I have my top 10 favorites, and then I'm going to make another video that are my top 10 least favorites or things that I regret buying. So the first thing that I put on my list of favorites is the DockATot. My husband and I knew that we wanted the DockATot from the moment that I got pregnant. I was like, that is what we're gonna put our baby to sleep in. And so I put it on my registry, and my mother-in-law actually got it for us for my baby shower. So I was really excited about that. It was just such a nice gift. But for the first 2 months of Harper's life, she slept in that only. She slept in that every single night in this bed between my husband and I. And we just, you know, Greg used one blanket, I used another blanket so it didn't go over her. We followed all the safety directions and all of that, but we actually really did love having her in there. She would go to sleep right away, and I think it's supposed to like mimic the womb, and whatever it does it perfectly because she went to sleep every time. But we don't have her in that anymore, but I will talk about what she's in later. So the next thing on my list is the MAMAROO. It's by 4Moms, and Harper, like, I put her in there and she can just chill for like a good hour. It's really nice whenever I have to get something done, if I have to go do some dishes, or if I have to pump or anything like that. It's so convenient that it's like a safe place where I can buckle her in, pop her down in the living room so I'm like watching her, and she can just hang out and be entertained while I get something quick done. So that's been a real lifesaver. It's not one of those ones that you put her in it and she'll start fussing right away. It's like there are things to look at and things to do, and the different motions, like if one of them isn't working, like for her in that moment, and she's still fussy or something, I'll put it on a different one. Her two favorites are the car ride and the kangaroo. So between the two, there's always a good option for her, and she can sit in there for a good hour at a time. So the third thing that I put on the list is the Skip Hop activity mat. This particular one is one that I really love because it's a total sensory thing for them. It has different textures on the actual mat, and then the different things that go like above her. There's so many different things. There's one that plays music, there's a rattle, there's a mirror, which she loves. And I mean, being a parent, you probably know babies love mirrors. And if you're about to be a parent, babies love mirrors. So it's totally fun. I love putting Harper in front of a mirror, so we love that. But overall, she just really has a great time whenever she's on her activity mat, and I feel like it offers so many different things that she doesn't get bored. So I really love it. Moving on, number 4, I put the Aiden and I SWADDLES. I have a baby who will not nap during the day. She will not nap unless I swaddle her. If I swaddle her, she's good. Like, put her out and I don't know, she does great. But if I don't swaddle her, she will just be awake for ever and ever and ever, and that will just be our lives, being continuously awake forever. So I recommend the SWADDLES. They're super soft. I love the different patterns that are on them. The first pack that I got were from one of my sister-in-laws from our baby shower, and I've used them every single night since Harper was born. She's 3.5 months, but she can bust her hands out. So we'll put her to sleep and she'll be like, you know, in her little cocoon, and then we'll wake up and she's like, it's actually really cute. But so that's what we do to get her to sleep so well through the night. I swear by them. I think that they're the reason why we can get as much sleep as we do at night. So highly recommend those for anyone looking for a nighttime solution to a baby that won't sleep. So number 5 on our list today is a big one. It is my favorite diaper. I've tried 4 different diaper brands, and just to like see, because I'm a first-time mom, I don't know what I'm gonna like. I don't know what's gonna be best for Harper, like if anything, if she's sensitive to anything or whatever. So I, you know, had some different ones to try. I love the Pampers Swaddlers. They are hands down my favorite diaper, and I'll tell you why. They have little holes in the bottom of the inside of the diaper so that whatever Harper does like eliminates them. They like sink down so it's not like directly on her skin, and she doesn't get like bad diaper rash. She doesn't get like really fussy the second after she goes. It's really nice, and I've tried a bunch of other ones. I really wanted to love the Honest Company because their designs are gorgeous and they're so fun, and like who wouldn't love to have like a beautiful diaper every time you have to change one. But I mean, they didn't, I don't know, they weren't Pampers Swaddlers, I'll say that. They didn't stay as nice as the Pampers Swaddlers. So that is why those are my absolute favorite, and I highly recommend them to any new mom. Let's see. Okay, so number 6 on our list is what Harper is sleeping in currently. We have the Halo Bassinest is what it's called. I thought it was just the Halo Bassinet until we got one, and then I looked in it and it says the Halo Bassinest right on it, and I was like, oh. So I've been saying it wrong this whole time, like, okay. But I think my camera might have been fuzzy this whole time. I'm sorry if it was, I can't tell, but I think I fixed it. Sorry guys. But the Halo Bassinest, I was able to get one for a really good price because as you guys probably know by now, all of the Toys R Us's are going out of business, and so they're like having major sales. And the one that's closest to where we live actually was one of like the first round of stores to get closed before they announced that they were gonna close all of them. So I went there one day and I spent altogether I think like $300, and I got the Halo Bassinest, and it's like the second level. I think there's 3 levels of them. But really the big difference would be like, I think like their little like station that has like a vibrating setting and a light setting and music and stuff like that. Mine has all of that, and I think there is one that's like a lower grade that doesn't have all of those things. And then there's like one above mine that has like 25 million things. Not really, but you know what I mean. It has like more stuff. So mine's like the middle one. But altogether I spent like $300, and I got that. And I got a, I got some kind of stroller. I got the Chico Urban stroller in lavender, I believe. I don't know. I'll insert a picture so you guys can see what it is. But I got that too. And it was like the best sale ever. So I don't know if they're all closed yet, but if they're not and you live close to one, I would recommend getting over there and seeing what they still have. If anything, I don't know, they might be all closed by now, but I hope that you guys got some good deals. If they're still open, you gotta get yourself over there, get some of those deals, girl. Okay, so number 7 on our list today is footie pajamas. I don't care what anyone says. If you put a baby in a footie pajama, you don't have to use socks, which in a whole thing like that in itself is reason to have them, because baby socks don't stay on feet. They immediately go somewhere and then you will never find them again, and they just disappear. It's like there's a little sock elf that lives in the walls and he comes and takes your baby socks. Okay, that's actually terrifying. So scratch that. But I swear, like, whatever you can do to not have to use socks, do it. So footie pajamas is what we did. And Harper was born in December, so we do have a winter baby. So all the footie pajamas were just so cute because that's what was like out in season. So I recommend stocking up and just keeping them on hand, because especially like nighttime changing fiascos, like it's so easy when you're like half asleep, half awake, and you're like, what day is it? What time is it? Who am I? And you have to change a diaper. It's like you just unzip and do it and then you're good to go. It's like, that's it. It takes 2 seconds and it's really a time saver. So I highly recommend them. So number 8 on my list today is a diaper rash cream. And the one we've had to go through, we've tried 3 different kinds. I think one was Destin or something like that. Destin? I don't know, something like that. Which was good. And then we also tried one that's like called butt paste, and it has that like man in a underwears or something. I don't know. I really liked that one. I thought it was super cute, but it's not our favorite. What works best for Harper is the triple paste diaper rash cream. It is our favorite because it clears up Harper's diaper rash in like 1 day, and the other ones that we tried took a few days to clear up completely. This was the only one that took care of it like all encompassing in 1 day. So definitely a favorite and a staple at our house now. So number 9 on my list today is the 4Moms Infant Bathtub. And I read so many mixed reviews about this tub before we got it, but I was so happy that I did, because my husband's at work a lot and I'm a stay-at-home mom. And whenever Harper spits up and it's like on the back of her head going down, I don't know where, and she needs a bath, I was so nervous as a first-time mom to give her a bath by myself. I was like, she can't hold her head up, like the water's slippery. I was a mess over it. I was really nervous. But then when I actually went in and used the tub by myself for the first time, it wasn't bad at all. The tub, like, it has a grippy thing in the bottom, and so she doesn't slide around. If anything, she'll like lean to the side, but she like never goes down all the way. She'll just like kind of scoot over a little bit, but I'm right there, and so it's like not a big deal, but she doesn't like slip and go all over the place. So I really like it for that reason. Another reason that I really like it is because it has the temperature setting, or the thermometer setting or whatever. It lets you know if your water temperature is too cold, perfect, or too hot. And that's really come in handy because, you know, something that feels comfortable to me might be too hot for her, and you have to be really careful about that, obviously. So number 10 on my list today is the pacifier that we use for Harper now. When she was a newborn, we started out with the SWADDLES, and you know, they were just, I saw them all over the place on the internet. They were on the webinars, they were just everywhere. So I was like, this is what we're gonna use. She liked them and she would take them, but after about 1 minute or less, she would spit it out and it would stay out, and it was like just super frustrating because the whole point of a pacifier is to like soothe your baby and calm them down and give them a minute to like chill, you know? And so when that wasn't happening, I was like, I don't know, I guess we're just not gonna use pacifiers. But then I remembered that I had this other pacifier that I got from my baby shower that was in Harper's nursery. So I went and I got that and I popped it in her mouth, and it was love at first. I don't even know what you would call it, but she took to it perfectly, and I am a huge fan of it because it does not fall out of her mouth. It's just so great. I don't even know if I've said the name of it. It's the MAM, I think that's how you say M-A-M, it's MAM pacifier. And we have the ones for 0 to 6 months, obviously, because she's 3 months old now. But it stays in her mouth, and it's so nice to be able to just like have something that calms her down or like helps her get to sleep sometimes. And it's made such a huge difference. So if you have tried different pacifiers and you haven't found one that you like yet, I recommend giving this one a try and just seeing if your baby likes it. And they have cute little patterns on it too. So we have like the spring ones right now, but I really like them. So I recommend them to any mom who's looking for a new pacifier for their baby. All right guys, so last but not least, I have 5 honorable mentions. So first I put bibs. Go bib crazy. If you're about to be a new mom, these are things that I think that every new mom should just have and stock up on and things like that. So one is the bibs. Definitely get bibs. Get big bibs, small bibs, bandana bibs, doesn't matter. Your baby is going to drool, your baby is going to spit up, your baby's going to be wearing cute outfits that you don't want ruined. Bib it up. Bib it up all day long. Big fan of bibs. Next is burp cloths. We got a bunch of burp cloths from my mother-in-law for our baby shower. We keep them all over the house because no matter where we are, we need one. And so just having one on hand where we can just pick it up, wipe her mouth off, it's so nice to just have them all over the place. So stock up on all of the burp cloths that you can. The next thing, blankets. You can go a little blanket crazy. It's okay. You can get so many blankets that people are like, I think you have enough blankets. And you can be like, no, I think I still want that one over there. 1, they're really nice to look at. 2, all baby blankets are like insanely soft and cozy. And who doesn't want to feel soft and cozy things when you're holding your baby? It's just so nice. So go blanket crazy. Have fun. Go for it. Next is this rattle. This rattle, I don't know what it is, but she can stick her fingers in the holes, and I believe that it helped her to learn how to like hold things and grip things, because she could get her fingers in the holes and like hold on to it with like a finger. And now she can hold on to things with like her hands. And she would have learned to do that anyway, but I think that this really helped. So the last thing that I wanted to mention today is the sound machine / nightlight that we got. Before Harper was born, we had like a normal nightlight that we were planning on using in our room so that we could see her at night and make sure that she's okay and all of that. But it was so frustrating because we weren't getting good sleep as it was, and then whenever you would try to sleep, you had this huge bright light in your face. And so we found this this nightlight that's also a sound machine, and I really love this product because it's something that you can control from your phone, which is super nice when your baby is laying down and you have her and you can't get up to do something. It's like, just take your phone, press a button, it's done. You can keep holding your baby and she can keep sleeping. Alright guys, that is going to be it for me today. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up and hit that subscribe button so that you can follow along and see the next video that I post, which is going to be a follow-up on this of my top 10 baby products that I regret purchasing. So you don't want to miss that. But thanks so much for watching today guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye.